Okay. Yeah, I put them at the bottom of the initiative order there so that you guys can kind of figure it out after you take the 3 that you guys have called. I'm gonna leave it up to your team specifically because I'm already all the bad guys. I've already got enough to juggle and worry about. MT, add 10 points to your points card tonight. Additionally, anybody else who showed up tonight, I'm going to be adding 10 points to your characters. For JC and Ellie, because both of you have 2 characters, I'm going to give you the option. You can either have 10 points on your Wednesday game character or 5 points on each of them.
Give them to Chaka.
10 points to Chaka.
10 points to Loki.
10 points to Loki. You got it. So I'll make sure that when I open up the Sunday game, I will add those in addition to whatever you guys get for showing up on Sunday whenever we have our next Sunday session. Which I think brings Chaka to 100.
Yeah, that gives me enough to get a Grand Charm next time I'm playing.
I have enough for a Grand Charm, but we are mid-adventure, so I am fine waiting until next session.
No, sir. We can roll it now if you like.
Okay.
You haven't started the combat with the big bad yet, so I'm not as pressed about it.
Yeah, do it. It could be helpful.
Yeah, let's drop that down to 0 and let's get me a Grand Charm.
I gotta have a little bit of scrounging in here for a good luck for you. It's already a scrounging because half of this is like ground stems. Ugh.
Yummy.
Hurtin', boy. For you, my friend, you get a Grand Charm of Immutable Form. You cannot be polymorphed or transformed against your will.
Okay.
Not as useful in... Sorry, what were you saying?
Don't know quite how useful that is, but that is what it is.
I mean, there are things that can change you. A Saturday game is probably more useful for somebody because JC's got a character that is obsessed with turning people into cows.
JC and MT
How
ever.
do I add that?
You just drag it into your features tab.
Oh, I did already. Okay. It just didn't show up or with the other grand, so I was confused.
Yeah, hold on. I can click it. Oh, you did that already. You Gucci.
Yep. I'm figuring it out.
Okay. It's a pretty short recap. When we last left you, MT, you had found yourself hurtling through space, ended up being picked up by the rust rats, and going into kind of a bit of like a recharge mode. When you came to, you found yourself awake in Scritch's lab, with the crew members that were there around you, kind of just getting a chance to meet everybody, before ultimately jumping right into your mission. You had a flashback, which of course your memory was all but erased as far as you knew, but you started getting this like memories back of 2 scientists, 2 engineers that were talking about you, and there seemed to be a mystery not just to your construction but your ability to think and adapt on your own, with the intention originally for you just to be like a standard repair bot, and you kind of going further beyond that and starting to make your mech. While the captain of the Rust Rats, Captain Juno Creel, had decided to stay behind. Oh, Joda, thank you for the 8 months. We love you, Joda. Yeah, while Juno Creel had to stay behind, unfortunately, he did send the remaining rust rats with you so that you weren't going in alone. You had told them that you were looking for a dark matter core, and there just happened to be a signature for a dark matter core to the northwest, or northwestern part of the map of the Outer Reaches. I will make note that while this is the map that you see of the Outer Reaches is much more expansive than this. A lot of it is just like pure just nothingness for miles. But where you found yourself is a ship graveyard known as the Black Wreck, where in the center of it, in a very organic looking, like techno-organic ship, you entered to find. At first, upon your arrival, you found a strange bipedal creature, or no, quadrupedal creature. It was one of these guys. This stalker that was crawling on the ceiling, and with your advanced perception, you were able to pick up that this thing was crawling above, just like lying in wait to pounce on somebody. Making pretty quick work of it with your team. You guys kind of banded together to just tear it apart before it could do any crazy damage, but it did set the tone for the environment that you were in. This very strange, derelict ship that inside you find a bunch of like what appear to be maybe like cloning tanks or something like that with a strange liquid inside. Moving further into the ship, you found yourself coming across some kind of zombie-like creature, again covered in that same kind of strange purple plant matter. Again, you moved together, and in moving together you were able to take this thing down very quickly, and were able to find pinpoint the signature of the dark matter core and find your way inside. And that's where we find ourselves now. You had walked in to see another one of those crazy zombies, but had shoved it or kind of like, as you moved in, it kind of backed up and fell over the side, and you had started to move into this core room where you see this strange creature at the center, and can see the core, the dark matter core, inside of this almost like organic cage. We're gonna jump right into combat here as you and Glint come into the presence of this thing. It can't reach you yet. Oh, it can. 60 feet? 60 feet. It's gonna use this.
I lost the close-up map.
Sorry?
I can't see the grid map, the ship map.
Oh god, oh god, that's because I brought you to the Outer Reaches to show off the map there.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. So this thing is going to start off by, as soon as you enter the room and it detects your presence, you watch as all of those weird, strange, like, eye things close, and it's almost like they inhale before they open and spray out this mist of purple spores. I need Glint and MT. Everybody else, I think, is protected by the door. 60 feet. I'm gonna say Abura, where you are, you're gonna get hit with the spores as well. So it's going to be Glint, MT, and Abura. Boop, 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 boop. I'm gonna make a roll request here. I think that's 14 con. It didn't let me use the ability for some reason. Within 16 feet. Oh, I might actually be able to get more than that. If it pops off here. I think I get everybody but Selene. Yes.
Oh, because it wraps around?
Yeah, so what it is, sorry, let me re-describe that. It's going to, instead of releasing separate spores, it's going to release almost like a ball, like a mass of spores that it's going to shoot over at the doorway here, and that's going to explode in a 10-foot radius.
Okay.
It is a Constitution saving throw. And you can roll that in the chat there.
Oof.
As per normal tradition, you do. Everybody has a and the ability to reroll with a inspiration.
Do I want to re-roll?
If you don't and keep the failure, it is 66 necrotic damage, and you're blinded until the end of its next turn.
I'm immune to blinded.
That's good.
Yeah, I'll reroll.
Not immune to necrotic, but I am immune to blinded. Yeah, I'll take the reroll.
Worse.
How do I tell the reroll?
Just roll a Constitution saving throw from your character sheet.
Is
There we go.
this
Save.
considered a non-magical means of blinding since it's spores?
Yes.
I cannot be blinded by non-magical means.
Hell yeah. Yep. Resilient vision.
Well, I rolled the same thing.
And he rolled the same thing. Okay, so I'm gonna switch Scritch over. No, Scritch still failed. I'm gonna switch Abura over to a success. Or no, you still failed. You just can't be blinded. Glint succeeded. There we go. Let me roll some damage.
Watch this drop me.
It
Good.
Glint half. Abura.
It can't guarantee kill me, but it could drop me.
Zarin half. So you guys, MT, Scritch, and Abura take 20 necrotic damage.
Oh. Brutal.
Yikes.
Glint and Zarin take 10. And as far as I can tell, there was only... It's going to be Glint and Scritch are blinded until the end of its next turn.
Well, I'm down to 7.
Oh my god.
Oh shit.
Well, you were...
I think I'm gonna bring out that mech.
It's probably not a bad idea. But that's it. It just releases that spore ball on its turn. It can't do no mo, I don't think. Let me just double check. Action. It does not have a bonus action. Reaction. Yes, okay, that's it. That's all it can do for its turn. That leaves its tainted ones. This one is going to start to move towards you guys. This thing is just going to stand up, and that's going to be its whole turn. Because they're not very smart, these zombibulars. These two. Oh. MT. So sorry, this is MT's group. So free movement should be on. Let me double check. Free movement is on. You can all make your movement at the same time. And then just in order of initiative, you guys can do attacks or whatever you want.
I am going to... You said it is pretty much all my turn to deploy and get into that mech?
Pretty much, yeah.
I want to do that. If I can deploy that here and get in?
Yeah.
Just that way I'm not blocking the door?
Yep. So you like run over and like toss the mech or like press the mech case, and the junk bot emerges from it, and you just kind of like dive into the cockpit.
Yep. And I'm just gonna throw me right there so I'm out of the way.
It ain't pretty, but it'll keep you alive.
It's got a certain charm to it.
Yeah.
And I have the junk bot up, so for next round I have that. That's my turn.
Yeah, go ahead and make your moves, and then it'll start with a Bora for using abilities.
It's not letting me move into the room. It keeps telling me I'm colliding with a wall.
Front of the door, and then move through the door, and then move the rest of your movement.
What he said. If you use your arrow keys instead of trying to drag him through.
Oh.
Oh god. I mean, it works. Somebody has everybody selected.
Oh, that was me.
That's okay, you got me into the room, thank you. I did want to get up in this guy's cheese. Oh, it's still telling me I collide with one wall, so...
What?
What?
Yeah, I didn't wall this at all. This was pre-walled by whoever made this map, Zapps. So it is a little jank because it's a broken map. Stop touching the door!
Sorry, that might have been me accidentally when I was trying to drag the map.
Oh my god, I don't know how to turn this.
No, that was
I've done
definitely
that
me.
so many times. I did that so many times last week.
I'm turning off the sound for that door.
Mid-narration, accidentally hit the door button.
Yeah, I'll hear so loud. Is anybody else moving?
That's it. Scritch isn't gonna move because
He's blind.
Yeah.
What about Selene?
Ooh. We could do lesser restoration. Get rid of the blindness. A healing word to get some heals out there.
I'm in a mech now, so I'm less concerned about me.
Yeah. You think on that, I'll let you can just move Selen on his turn if you want to, but Abora, if you want to make your attack there. Don't forget, Rage is a bonus action, so you can combine them.
Yes, I want to Rage as a bonus action. Do I have to click anything to activate that? Yeah, I have to.
You just have to drop the number from 2 to 1.
I'm raging.
Filled with the
and
rage.
I want to attack with Divine Fury.
Divine Fury. While you're raging, the first creature you hit on each of your turns with a weapon attack takes extra damage equal to 1d6 plus half your barbarian level. The extra damage is necrotic or radiant. I believe it's radiant here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
and so that would still be an unarmed strike.
Yes,
him,
yeah,
right?
yeah. Unarmed strike still counts as a weapon attack here. His fists are the weapons.
Shit. I do get 2 attacks.
Yep.
I don't know if that was a nat 1 though. I think I should probably use my inspiration so I don't hurt myself.
Sure.
But I also am like, well, we still have the big guy that we need to fight. I don't want to burn my inspiration if I needed it against him.
It's also
so
fair.
early in the session.
I burned my inspiration on a saving throw where I rolled the same number, so...
That's true.
Yep.
But I will also say, one thing about Barbarian as well is you can reckless attack. What it means is you'll get advantage on the attack, but that also means attacks on you get advantage.
Fair. But if I'm attacking with Divine Fury, is that
You can do that?
Yep.
Can I still reckless attack with Divine Fury?
Yeah, it all kind of chains together, because Divine Fury pops off the first time you hit a creature.
Hell yeah, reckless attack.
Yeah, so
So
just,
my Divine Fury is still in...
just roll another regular attack.
Okay.
And don't get a 1.
Do I do it with advantage now?
No, just roll it regular because you rolled the first time, so this is your advantage, basically, is the second roll. That's much better.
Did it hit?
A 21 absolutely hits.
Beautiful.
So you're going to, when you roll your damage, you're going to, in the situational bonus, add 1d6 plus 2.
To put a space before the +2, right?
That is 9 damage.
Radiant damage?
Whatever this d6 rolled to, 4 of it would be radiant damage, and then the rest is bludgeoning.
Okay.
But it doesn't seem to be weak to the radiant, but it also doesn't seem to be strong against the radiant.
I thought they were weak to something I did last time. I thought it was the radiant damage.
It wasn't these guys.
It was a different creature.
That was the big thing, yeah.
Okay.
The stalker.
Cool.
Same family, but different creature, so different weaknesses.
I gotcha. Was that just my first attack? Do I get to do that all over again?
You still get your second attack. The second attack roll with advantage because you're reckless. Oh, not even that.
Another hit.
Is it above a 12? Yes, 21 absolutely
21.
hits.
Do I add stuff to this one as well, or
No, it's only your first attack each turn. That's another 6 bludgeoning, though.
Sweet. All right, that is my turn.
Okay, I think I'm also wrong. Oh no! Oh god! I'm also wrong because I'm looking at this thing's character sheet and it also doesn't have vulnerability to radiant. Might be thinking of different creatures entirely. That was a Bora. What about Scritch? Scritch is blind.
So Selene will cast Lesser Restoration on him to remove that.
Okay.
I already cast it up in, like, a little further up in chat.
Beautiful.
Scritch is gonna do a sneak attack on this zoological tainted one.
With the Scritchblade yo-yo. That
12
hits.
Nice. And then I never played a rogue, so on the sneak attack table it says +3
Should be-
and
should
an
be-
extra 3d6.
It should be 3d6, yeah.
Okay.
Because it would have gone up to 3d6 when they hit level 5.
Right.
And another 12. Oof.
Yeah. And then rogues don't get second attacks, right?
No, I don't think they do.
I don't see anything on here about it.
You might
Only
be
if they
able.
have an offhand weapon.
Oh, right. It would have to be like a melee.
You actually have the ability to do that, though. You could. You could. Oh, it says a melee attack, though. Never mind. Unless you're hitting something up close or you're running up to it, those will be the only ways you'll be able to pull that off. But because you have your prehensile tail, you can actually use your tail to be able to make an extra attack as a bonus action.
And just to note, sneak attack is only applied once per round.
Yes.
Yeah. Yep.
Sorry,
Okay.
no, not once per round, once per turn. So if you were to say opportunity attack someone,
That
you
gets
could
sneak
sneak attack on that opportunity and also sneak attack on your turn.
Cool. So I can make another attack as a bonus action with my tail?
A melee attack.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Yeah, that'll... I think that'll be it for Scritch then.
Okay. Zarin.
Alright, I'm gonna pull out the Flame Tongue Longsword. I'm gonna say the bonus action. I'm gonna use the bonus action to speak the command word to.
I believe it was still lit
It's
unless
yeah.
it was
It is
extinguished.
It's still ablaze. He wouldn't have extinguished it, so he's actually good to go.
Okay.
Yeah, he activated it last session.
Okay. So I'm gonna take a swing on the guy in front of me.
Yep. That's a hit.
Awesome.
God, he's so cool. It's one of my favorite pictures to have found.
And then I still gotta roll the fire damage, right? It's 2d6.
Yep.
Yep.
So, 18 damage.
Yeah, it's definitely completely screwed here. So that is going to be everybody except Junkbot, I think.
You also have a second attack and a bonus flurry of blows type attack as well.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
gonna
If you
use.
still have movement left.
Yeah, I was
Which-
gonna use. I was gonna use my bonus after this happens.
Yeah,
after
yeah.
death burst.
The death burst happens. Junkbot is going to be included in this. You don't have any kind of venting, so those spores are going to reach you. I need a roll from 2, 3, and MT inside of Junkbot. That is a 12 Constitution roll. If you fail the save, you take necrotic damage and are stunned until the end of the next turn.
Oh, I'm dropping. I'm dropping.
Ellie, you were muted.
I think I accidentally clicked with disadvantage. But I passed
You
anyways,
passed
so it's fine,
anyways,
whatever.
yeah.
The only one to fail is the one that's gonna drop if they take 7 more damage.
OMT.
This
OMT.
is my quest that I'm gonna drop.
Well, it's not.
I give him my inspiration.
You've been given inspiration. Reroll.
Not letting you
Let's-
drop in
let's-
the first half hour of your own quest.
What is the DC on this?
DC is 12.
Okay, I need to roll an 11 or better.
And it's not an automatic 7. I always roll the damage. It could be a 2.
At 10, I rolled the same thing again.
How does... Oh, man. You went from, like, having great rolls last week to not so great rolls this week. Oh, no.
Oh.
Let me roll a 2d6. We'll see. Could be less than 7. It is less than 7. I called it. It's 2. It's only
Wow.
2 necrotic damage. And it's a save or suck. So everybody that succeeded, you don't take any damage there. It's just MT takes 2 damage.
Nice.
And I'm stunned.
Yeah. As this thing, like, it falls to the ground and, like, it bursts into, like, an explosion of spores. Otherwise, it is dead.
Junkbot's immune to stunned. I'm not.
Zarin, please continue your
Awesome.
your turn.
I'm gonna cast Scorching Ray at the other tainted one.
That's still an action, no?
You used an action to attack. I don't think you can cast the Scorching Ray spell.
No, because
I can't.
no, extra attack.
Oh.
How it works is you can attack twice instead of once whenever you take the attack action. It's just multi-attack.
Oh, I thought it was like take 2. Okay. So I could still
If
run.
you have movement, you could run up and hit him.
Okay, I'm gonna
If you
run
still
up.
have movement left.
I'm gonna run up
He
to hit him.
definitely has movement left. 20. He's got another like another 30 feet of movement.
Yeah, I have a lot of movement.
Yeah, monks are wild. Monks go burr.
Especially monks that take mobility.
Yeah. "12 hits.
Awesome.
Okay. And then roll your 2d6 fire damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what? I'll burn a key point and I'll take flurry of blows on it as well.
Hell yeah.
I get
With
2
two
unarmed
additional
strikes.
attacks. Yeah.
Woof.
Oof. All right. I can attack.
That's a hit. Holy shit.
All right. Oof. Oh, another 6 damage.
As you like slash through him and then like gives like a full kick to its face.
Yeah. That's all I can do.
So Len already used the lesser resto, so it's Glint.
We're gonna Eldritch Blast. A tainted one. A decent.
You get 2 Eldritch Blasts.
Really?
As a reminder, yep.
Oh wow.
Yeah, you get 2 beams at 5th level.
Oh wow.
First one is 6.
Crispy.
Second one also hits. For 4. Blam blam.
And they don't, and for future reference, they don't have to be the same target, and you can wait for the result before choosing.
Back to the Void Bloom Core Nexus. Things are getting spicy. Oh, I need to have my count here. So 9. It did have a bonus action. Damn, it could have done this. Okay. You watch as like it unfurls and like drops a body beside Zarin behind him, and another tainted one appears. And then it's going to get some attacks in. I'll get 2 of these on Zarin. That's a hit. Okay, so I need Zarin to roll a Constitution saving throw. Jesus Christ, what are these rolls tonight?
I'm gonna use my inspiration to reroll that.
I knew the Foundry thing was an omen.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you
God
called
damn.
it.
Oh.
That's
Can
not
I silvery
much.
barbs that? Is that how that works?
Yeah.
I think that just gives you another reroll.
Yeah, hold on. We'll see what the damage is. Because it's waiting for me to roll it there. But let me roll a second attack roll. +7. That's a miss. So it goes to whip out with a tendril and just misses Zarin as he kind of like dips to the side. Almost as if feeling like he's pushed, as Glint kind of like goes second attack is also a miss. And it's going to use its Spore Lance as its third attack, and it's going to go for Glint. And misses Glint. As it just like
Nice.
it does two tendrils and then like whips out at Glint, and you watch as like it looks like a spear made of spores like flies at Glint and just flies right past her. And that is his whole turn. I also gotta roll the recharge on this. Doesn't recharge that. And that is what it's going to do. I just need to check something. Use its reaction for that. Creatures within 15 feet of the Void Bloom move through difficult terrain as spores distort local gravity. Creatures that start their turn in the area must succeed on a saving throw or get disadvantage on their attack rolls. I'll put that in the chat there. I think that's the only thing for things inside its range. Okay, so one of these is gonna run up on Junkbot, and the other two are still surrounding Zarin. Oh my god, these fucking doors. Okay, so on Junkbot, it's gonna hit with a fungal slam. For 4 damage. And Junkbot, make a con save for me. The rolls are rough tonight. Junkbot, you have disadvantage on your next attack.
Of course.
Meanwhile, Decent and the other tainted one are going to attack Zarin. That's gonna miss. That's also gonna miss. These two. And that is the ship's turn. MT. Sorry, MT, you're stunned.
Yes.
From the spores. So it will be Abura. But I'll get rid of that because it's just until the end of your turn. That beginning spore strike. I'm so sorry. Or not even the spore strike. That was the death burst.
This was the death burst. Yes.
Yeah, the boss doesn't stun things. It's these little guys when they die. Abura. That's you, Ellie.
All right, you guys missed my song. I was singing about how I was gonna fuck up his shit. Because this shit can get fucked. I'm gonna fuck your shit. Okay. I ran up on this guy, and I'm not gonna use my last rage because I want to save that for the big
No,
bad
you're still raging.
Oh, I'm still raging?
Yeah.
Why did I think that ended at after my last turn?
So when you rage, it lasts for a minute. It will go away if you are knocked unconscious, or if you end your turn without attacking a hostile creature, or if you hadn't been attacked within the round. So if somebody attacks you, it also keeps your rage. But it goes away when you don't do it. If he just sits around and doesn't attack you or anything like that, then he'll come out of rage.
Alright, well, I'm gonna fuck up this guy's shit with my fist. Or at least I'm going to attempt to. Let's see how that goes. Was it the rage that gave him advantage, or was that
No, it
the
was
other
a
thing I used?
reckless attack. So you can choose to reckless to have advantage, but you don't necessarily need to. It's just the understanding that if you do, then anything that attacks you will get advantage for the round.
Okay.
And you would have actually got bonus damage on the last attack, because when you make a melee attack using strength, you gain a bonus based on your barbarian level when you are raging.
Okay. I did 22 damage. Do I get a bonus on this one then?
You didn't do 20. You rolled a 22. You still need to roll your damage roll.
Yeah. So do I get a bonus? Do I add a situational bonus to the damage then?
Yes, you will. Not so. First of all, you get 1d6 plus 2 for your divine fury.
I wasn't using the divine fury. I was just using the rage.
It is always on.
Oh, that's fancy.
Yeah, it's the type of barbarian he is.
Sweet.
And the damage right now is a +2 from rage, so it's an additional +2. So you can just do 1d6 plus 4 for your situational bonus.
1d6 plus 4.
$12 damage. That's just on one attack.
Yeah, I told you I was gonna fuck up his shit. Because this shit can get fucked. And I get a second one, cause...
Yep.
Reasons?
Yep.
Just because I want it?
Level 5, you get extra attack, so yes.
Yeah. Do I add the same? No, this is just
No,
the attack.
so
I don't add anything to the attack roll.
You will add the +2 damage. No, you won't.
No, I won't. I punched myself in the face instead by accident, apparently.
Yep.
Okay, well, I tried.
You miss the enemy and hit the bulkhead behind it.
But, okay. Well, that's my turn.
Scritch.
Scritch is gonna run in and bonus action hide. Is that a stealth check?
Yep.
Cool. And then gonna switchblade yo-yo. The core nexus. Try to start getting into that a little bit.
Yep. That's a hit.
Ooh. Uh, 19 damage.
Nice.
And that'll be it for Scritch.
Zarin.
Alright, I'm gonna keep swinging on the tainted one with the longsword.
It's a hit. For 8 damage.
Plus the 2d6. Ooh.
Yes, yes. Hold on 1 second. It's just gonna be you. Okay, Zarin, I need you to roll a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
Yikes.
Oof.
So that is 3 necrotic damage, and you are stunned.
Alright. That means I can't take my extra attack, right?
You cannot. No. As soon as you slice through it, it explodes into these spores, and before you can like cover up to not breathe it in, you are infected with these spores, and stunned until the end of your next turn.
Oh shit. Alright.
Yeah, no joke, my friend. No joke on these things. You gotta be strategic.
Yeah, that's all I can do.
Selene.
Thinking a mass healing word might do the party some good.
Certainly couldn't hurt.
No, it does the opposite, actually. Eight healing to everyone, I believe, right?
Yeah, as Selene just like starts to like sing out this like astral religious song.
I suspect no, but I'm assuming that would not affect Junkbot as well.
It won't affect Junkbot, but I will let it affect MT. And then for Glint.
Cast Bright Strike. Adds an extra 2d6 radiant damage the first time I... Yeah, next time I hit with a spell attack.
Yeah.
And then do Eldritch Blast on the core.
Super Eldritch Blast.
Pew pew pew!
15's a hit.
Nice. Fucking cannon.
14. And you watch as you see that the core inside is almost like starting to charge up as if it's about to disperse energy into this void bloom. And when you hit, you fire the Eldritch Blast and it hits the core, and instead of dispersing the void energy, it seems to disperse some of that radiant energy that's in the Eldritch Blast. And there's not a scream so much as like almost this ringing that comes out from the inside of the cage as you prevent it from healing itself.
Ooh.
Roll your second attack. That's a crit. We'll resolve that in a minute because it's going to use a reaction. When you hit it with that ranged attack, it's going to return fire with a Spore Lance.
Oh, nice.
And is going to miss. Go ahead and roll your crit damage on your second Eldritch Blast.
Yes. Ugh, a 1. Brutal. And that'll be it for Glint.
Okay. Well, that changes up things because it's not going to heal at the start of its turn. But it is going to get its Spore Burst again. It's kind of focused on Glint, though. Glint's been fucking with it.
Pretty hard.
Yeah. Well, first things first, as a bonus action, how far can I put those? Corpses. It's got 8 corpses left. This is going to be 7. Unoccupied space within 5 feet. It's going to poop out another spore. Or another spore monster. Right next to Zarin. Poop out one of these little guys. And then it is just going to... It's 2 and 1 within 10 feet. You can get a Bora with one of those. Okay, so it's going to attack with tendrils. It's going to hit. I think it's an automatic hit with our stunned person here, yes? Attack rolls against this creature have advantage. Okay. And I think that's going to hit Zarin. 18 just hits. Okay, Zarin, that's so that's 12 bludgeoning damage for sure. I need Zarin to roll a Constitution saving throw.
Nice.
Oh my god. That is very lucky. So Zarin only takes the 12. Or 15, sorry. And it's going to take its second attack on Abora. It's not going to get advantage on this attack because Abora didn't Reckless last turn. But it still hits for... Abora, roll a Constitution saving throw. Fuck. So that is going to be 11 bludgeoning halved. So that's going to be 5 bludgeoning and then 21 necrotic.
How do I differentiate that?
Subtract 5 and then subtract 21.
Oh, boo. Okay. Laura's not doing great.
And then it's gonna throw another Spore Lance as its last attack at Glint, which is going to hit. That is 8 piercing damage, and I need Glint to make a Constitution saving throw.
Nice.
Making the save. Nice.
Okay.
Just double check on Glint. No resistances. That's going to be its things moving around next. What's this thing move? 40? Same with its climb? Yeah. And then this thing is gonna move its turn. And that thing's gonna move there. And then these 3, there's one behind Junkbot. That's gonna take another attack on the Junkbot.
Of course.
And just hit.
Yep.
That's 11 damage, and Junkbot needs to make another Constitution saving throw. How does Constitution work for a robot? It is slowly deteriorating its already rusty hull. Except it's not. Perfect, so it's just the damage. On this side over here, this one is going to... Actually, they're both going to attack Zarin. They're still on Zarin. They stupid. That's going to be a miss. This fresh one. It's also going to be a miss. That is their turn. MT, you finally can do something.
Okay. I am going to grapple the one that I have engaged with. Just a refresher, it will have disadvantage on its athletics or acrobatics check that it chooses.
Okay.
And I need to roll that with this guy.
It rolled a 13.
It rolled a 13. How do I do the that skill with the junk bot?
Roll a strength check. Just roll a strength check on the junk bot, and then add your int mod plus your proficiency. So +6. Yeah, you beat it.
Okay, so it is grappled. The next thing I'd like to do is I'd like to make it prone by shoving it. And if it is grappled, I believe it still gets the penalty, the disadvantage. And do I still get the +6?
I'm not even going to make it roll against you because it gets disadvantage. So I'm going to say you already grappled it. You can push it prone if you like.
Okay, I will push it prone. That will be my second attack. But then as part of my movement, I want to swing it around, and if the junk bot has the same reach that the my future bot will have, it does have a 10-foot reach, so I'm bringing it to the other side of me, 10 feet away from me, holding it there so that it can't make an attack. But if it were to make an attack because someone walks up to it, it's at disadvantage because it is prone.
So where are we moving it here?
I will ping. I want to put it roughly here. Whether that's pinned against the wall or pinned on the railing, or however you want to call it. But it's basically prone there. So melee attacks on that have advantage.
Beautiful.
And then that'll be my turn.
Abura.
I'm gonna use my greater potion, one of my greater potions of healing, cause I'm hurt real bad. Okay, 15
Nice.
plus 15 is better than the 9 health I'm currently working with.
Yeah.
Brings me back up to 24. Okay. Better. Am I still raging?
Yeah.
How much health is this guy at? I can't see because of the blue thing around me. Like, is he close to dead?
Over half.
Okay. I'm gonna punch him because that's basically my only option.
That's a miss.
I get 2.
Mm-hmm.
I said I get 2. Thank you.
Don't forget you can reckless. For advantage.
That's true. If he dies and explodes into spores, that doesn't count as an attack against me, does it?
No.
Okay, I will reckless. So I attack with advantage.
Second attack hits.
Excellent. Do I add a bonus to this one or no? No,
Yeah,
just the
because
second attack?
this is
Yeah.
the first attack you're hitting with.
Okay. It was 1d6 plus 2.
+4 because you're raging.
Ooh. For 15 damage.
And you got it just on the cusp. Like, it's looking pretty fucked up, but it's not dead yet.
Okay.
Scritch.
Let's see here. Scritch is gonna try to hide.
Okay.
And then I guess we'll try to hit the just try to hit the nexus, I guess. The core.
Yep. That's a hit.
Ooh. Big sneak attack damage.
Yeah, that's huge.
Oh my god. Wow. I'll move a little bit for him.
Zarin, you're stunned until the end of your turn.
Yep. I'm just gonna stare at the wall.
Do you want Selene or Glint so you can take a turn?
Oh yeah, if they could help me out with this, with being stunned.
They can't because their action would go after you.
Okay then. Okay.
But Selene can still, like, heal and stuff like that. I don't know why you just passed the turn.
Just standing there.
Can attack the prone creature that I'm pinning down.
Do you want Selene? Jesus?
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Or Glenn, whichever one you want to take. I don't care.
I'll take Glenn.
Okay. All right. I will do. Let's do another mass healing word.
It's not a terrible idea.
9 healing to everybody.
Thank you kindly.
I love mass healing word. It's so nice.
And it's a bonus action.
Wait,
like you
what?
still have action.
I'm almost fully healed.
No, I did it wrong. I tried to put +9, but it didn't. I'm so frustrated with Foundry tonight. It keeps doing this. What was I at before? I think it was at.
You're at like 16 or something.
No, I was in my 20s. Thought. Fuck, why can't I just undo it? That's so stupid.
Just call it an even 30.
Just gonna
Okay. I thought it was at like 24, but I can't remember. Fuck.
What else are you doing, Selene?
Can I use this to make a melee weapon attack? Seraphim node, but like
Yeah,
the
that-
lance mode.
The Seraphim mode node is your melee weapon.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, I'll run up and do a swing on this guy.
You have advantage.
True. We'll crit fish it. Oh.
No, the first one was better.
Yep.
It was a 27, so it definitely hits.
Okay, and then plus 1d4 radiant. $10 damage on that guy. And okay, no extra attack.
And now it's Glint. Take a good read over that Seraphim node because it's actually really cool.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm just gonna cast Eldritch Blast on the big guy on the Nexus.
Uh, 20 hits. For 10.
I just get the one attack, right?
No, you get 2.
I get 2?
2 beams at level 5.
Pew pew.
Oh, awesome.
It's also a hit. -2. Doing anything else, Glint?
No,
No bonus actions? Nothing else you could think of?
sorry, I'm just not really that familiar with this character.
Yeah, between turns, I'd recommend looking it over, but there's a just as a suggestion, You have healing potions on you. You have spells that have bonus actions like Healing Word and Prismatic Brand. Healing Word is probably more important at this point since some of your compatriots are hurting.
Yeah, okay. I'll healing word Abora. I think that's who's hurt the worst right now, right?
Thank you kindly.
Restoring Abora for 7. Here we go. Void Bloom Nexus did not get hit with Radiant in this last round, so it is going to heal. Watch as some of the little growths appear on it. It's gonna poop out another corpse. As its bonus action. Has to be within 5 feet of it. Right there. And then as its action, it is going to... it's going to do combo strikes again. So we're going to go 2 tendril strikes. One on Zarin. Zarin, roll a Constitution saving throw for me just in case. This is definitely going to hit. Okay. So that is going to be 10 bludgeoning and 15 necrotic. Second attack on Abura. That is going to hit. Abura, roll a Constitution saving throw. Makes the save. So there's no necrotic damage. So that is 15 damage, but it is halved for Abura because you're raging. So that is 7 bludgeoning damage. And then it's gonna throw another Spore Lance. It's gonna throw this one at Selene. That is going to be a hit on Selene. Loko is not there, so if somebody else wants to roll the Constitution saving throw, please.
Was that attack made at disadvantage?
On Selene?
The one that is prone.
It's that's not what's attacking. It's the Nexus that's attacking right
sorry.
now.
Oh, my mistake. On Selene, you said?
Yeah. 8. So it's going to be taking a bunch of damage here. Plus 3d6. So Selene takes 14 damage. And speed is reduced by 10 feet until the end of their next turn. That is the Nexus's move. These guys on the outside. Most people have passive perceptions here. I'm not even gonna have this hiding. This thing crawls in on the roof.
Oh, another one of those things.
Yes, sir. It's been making its way. This tainted one has to go around, so it would end up like here. This one is prone. I'm gonna make a half-hearted athletics check to try and do anything, but I don't think it's gonna be able to do anything. Sorry, that should have been at disadvantage. Let me roll one more time. 17 is actually a pretty good roll.
I just moved MT a little bit more out of the way.
So it's gonna fail. It's on the ground. It's not even gonna try and make a slam. It's not doing anything. It's just pinned against the bar. But there are 3 more that are kind of surrounding here. This one is gonna move. It was summoned up on the bridge here, so it's going to move over, and that's gonna make an attack on Selene. And crits. For 12 damage. And then these 2 are gonna take attacks on Zarin. That's a miss. Also a miss. And I just need to check, make sure this guy doesn't have anything that can hit you guys. That is the core's turn. Back to MT.
Okay. I'm taking a look at the plasma Gatling gun,
Yep.
and if I'm reading that right, I can automatic fire and then double shot afterward.
Take the attack action and roll a single attack with advantage. If you successfully strike your target, roll twice the normal weapon damage dice and add the appropriate modifiers.
And then double shot allows me to bonus action make a single attack.
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to fire against the Nexus Core.
Okay.
And I am going to automatic fire. So that's with the advantage.
$15 hits.
And then damage. And that is double.
Yeah. Double damage
just
dice.
double the dice.
Yeah, you
So
roll
plus
twice the
another
normal
6.
damage dice and add the modifiers.
It's the regular modifiers. So 66. Oh. Click roll. Did it roll?
Is it asking for anything else on the screen?
No, there it goes.
Oh! You just aim the minigun and just unleash on this thing. Just pop, 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 pop. Just destroy. You watch it. You're like shearing off like huge pieces off of the outside of it. Is this door closed? No, it is not.
And then I also get a bonus shot off.
Yep.
This one is not at advantage. Why is this acting like it is? Oh. Normal attack. There's the miss.
Second attack is a miss.
And I still have the other guy pinned, and I'm happy with that.
Perfect. Abura, this thing, the Nexus core is looking pretty fucked up. So is this dude in front of you. But you know if you kill them, they explode. Ellie, that's you.
Okay. And if I go to attack somebody else, like if I move up to somebody else, he's gonna get an attack of
You get an attack of
right?
opportunity, yeah. And because you reckless last turn, it would get with advantage.
But
you're only taking half damage on bludgeoning.
Would it still be advantage because it's her new turn?
Oh, no. No, it would not. You are correct.
okay. If I just move to the other side of him, does he doesn't get an attack of opportunity because I'm not out of his range, right?
That's right.
Yeah, if you don't leave his reach.
I want to attack the big guy that keeps making more things.
Yeah.
And he's weak to radiant damage, right? Like that means he can't heal.
Yeah.
Okay, so oh, what was the thing that the Divine Fury. I want to attack him with Divine Fury.
Yeah, it's always on.
But
12 is a miss.
Doing it again.
Jesus.
Fuck. Well, I'm just embarrassing myself.
Abora runs up and like starts like punching the cage that this thing is growing around.
Oh, and my greater healing potion is an action, not a bonus action.
It's a bonus action. It's just not listed as a bonus action.
Weird. Okay, I'm gonna bonus action.
By default, potions aren't bonus actions. That's a rule in my games.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. I would have to go through and change every single potion in every single compendium, and I just don't have that kind of time.
It is a common change in most games since Critical Role, because I believe Critical Role does that as well.
Yeah. I can't remember if they changed it to bonus actions in the 2024 edition as well, but I know like even like Baldur's Gate has it as bonus actions.
Yeah.
It's a very common change at tables.
Okay, well, what's my turn?
Scritch.
Yeah. We're gonna hide. I don't hide.
Everyone can see you.
No. I can
Hey,
still
if
sneak
you're
attack,
attacking
though.
someone that is in melee with one of your allies, you still get your sneak attack. As
Yeah.
long as it's within 30 feet.
Yeah. I'm gonna go for the core. I'm gonna use a luck point on that.
Okay. That's a hit.
Better. Good old 19.
Good old 19. Scritch takes his yo-yo blade and tosses it out, and in such a way and with such finesse that instead of just like letting it land, he like manipulates the tether so that it swings across and separates the rest of the plant matter that's growing from the top of this like core cage, rendering it very dead. Hold on one second, because a bunch of stuff happens now, and not all of it is good. So what I need is... I need one of these.
Out of character, all I'm picturing is everything dies, everything has its death effect go off.
You're picturing right. That's exactly what happens. Not everything dies, but most of these things die. This big fucker up here does not die, and is something that you guys will still have to deal with.
Oh boy.
But I need to measure the death burst radius of a lot of these.
Oh great, I'm caught in at least one of them.
Oh my god.
Oh, this is more complicated than I thought. Okay. They're all overlapping. That doesn't make it easy. Okay, we'll start with... hold on. I need that. I'm just gonna use, like, move that measuring tool around. But this one dies and nothing happens. Zarin and Abura are in the range of this one, so I'm gonna get them to make their first roll here. Zarin and Abura. It is a 14 con save, I believe. Let me just double check. It's a 12 con save. So sorry, if you get 12, you make it. So Ellie and JC. Okay, Abura makes the save, but Zarin fails it.
Zarin fail. It's rolled a 13 and a 12's the save.
Oh, sorry. You are correct. Sorry, I just wasn't paying attention there. So both of you make the save and are safe from those spores. Just mark that guy as dead and then get off of him. So this guy dies. Let's move on to the next one. That's this guy here. That is also going to be Zarin and Abura. I don't know why it picked everyone there. That's not accurate. I just need Zarin and Abura to hit that one. Okay, this time Zarin fails. I'm not gonna roll damage here. You're down. At this point, Zarin is unconscious. Then it's going to be this one. That one is only going to hit Selene. And then I think the other one is also going to hit Selene, if I am looking at this correctly. No, the other one's going to hit Selene and Abura. Okay, so we'll do... Selene, just give me a Constitution saving throw. DC is 12. That's a crit. Beautiful. And then for this one here, that's going to be Selene and Abora. Again, just give me con saves. Selene fails on the second one.
Does have her inspiration though.
I would use his inspiration for sure.
Yeah.
That's better.
There we go.
This one fails. You don't succumb to the spores. I think I missed you on a Constitution saving throw, Junkbot.
If I was supposed to be hit by one, then I will roll one.
Yes. Do that. Makes the save as well.
Also save.
That's everyone. So Scritch shears the thing off the off of this Nexus core. The core itself is dead, the plant thing is dead. The only thing that's left is this floating a dark core. But the other thing, this thing crawling on the roof, does not die with the rest of these zombie monsters. Scritch, doing anything else on your turn?
Oh, no.
No. Zarin, give me a death saving throw on Zarin. We're doing this. Okay. Selene.
Selene's gonna run up and second level cure wounds on Zarin.
Yep.
It's 16 healing on that one.
Bringing him back up.
And then drink a potion of rejuvenation.
Oh, good choice.
And I get my spell slot. And then just move back a little bit.
Yep. Glint.
Loko, did you want to take Glint over again, or do you want me to keep doing it?
No, you can do it.
All right. I'm gonna bonus action healing word Zarin.
For 9, not too bad.
Yeah.
I think it's actually max. Yeah. Very good.
And then Eldritch blast the guy on the ceiling.
Uh, 13 is a miss.
13's a miss. All right. And I got one more, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh,
That's I think my third or fourth natural one tonight.
Yeah,
good lord.
it's pretty rough. It's pretty rough.
All right,
Ugh.
I'm just gonna end my turn.
I gotta kill all the other small dudes. Basically cleared out the ship of those little guys. This thing is going to crawl across the roof here and jump down in front of Abora. And then you guys are on like this bridge here, so it is kind of like a 10-foot elevation. What am I going to do to you, Abora? One Blight Claw, one Barbed Tendril. Starting with a Blight Claw.
Great.
That's a miss, and then Barbed Tendril. Which is also a miss.
Suck it.
MT.
I am going to do a bunch of single attacks. Ranged. So there's the first one.
That is a miss.
Okay, let's do a second.
That's a hit. For 27.
And then my double shot bonus action attack.
Hell yeah.
That's a miss.
That's a miss.
And then I am going to actually move over there.
Smart. Bura.
Okay. I'm just gonna attack the thing that just tried to attack me.
Yeah, just a reminder. This is how it looks. And when it's using that barbed tail, it says that like if it hits and you miss the save, it grapples. What grappling is in this case is it's literally putting those tail spikes through your body, and lifting you on its tail. So yeah.
Big yikes.
Fun.
Was this the thing that was weak to radiant?
No.
This was the thing on the ceiling in the other room. That one was oddly weak to radiant for whatever reason.
Okay.
I.e., Ebony made a mistake.
I did make a mistake, yeah, because it doesn't have any vulnerabilities on it. $21's a hit.
Do I add the plus 1d6 plus 4?
Yep.
I do 12 damage to it.
Hell yeah.
Would anyone be opposed to taking over Abora? I might need to tap out soon.
I can take over.
Are you sure?
I'm sure.
Okay, thank you.
I'm gonna just open up a board right here.
If you're tapping out, can you just leave your camera on so that
Yeah.
I don't have to readjust things? Thank you.
That's exactly what I was planning on doing.
Perfect.
Thank you. I'm sorry, everyone, but have a good night.
Rest up.
And thanks. Yeah, I definitely feel like I'm coming down with something. I've just been feeling progressively sicker since getting home. Have a good night, everyone.
I'm
Thank
too.
you.
That is Abora's turn.
Scritch.
Scritch.
He's gonna try to hide again.
15. It's a decent hide.
Alright.
It does not see you with a passive perception.
Nice. Yo sneak attack. That is a really cool weapon.
Thank you.
Did you handcraft that yourself, PhD?
I did, yeah. A lot of the weapons, like the special weapons for the Rust Rats, because originally it was supposed to be the Rust Rats was originally supposed to be a West Marches thing that I was going to do on Start Playing, but it didn't pick up any traction. Like nobody signed up for it, so I just kind of put it on the back burner. And then when we got to this point where MT got split off from everyone, I already had this setting in the outer reaches. Like it's always where their location was. So when I was making the map, I was like, "Fuck it, let's just introduce it to the world."
Sick.
Yeah. And all of these characters, except for the ones that don't have weapons, the ones that do have weapons, you'll all have some kind of like weird, crazy weapon. So like Selen with the Warhammer, that's not a Warhammer because like he can still cast spells and do hands-free stuff while this thing like floats around him and just like acts like a 5-foot weapon. Or Scritch with his
cool
thing.
too. Very cool.
Yeah. Zarin.
So that walkway, you said it's 10 feet up, so
Yeah.
I'd have to go around. All right.
Or you could jump. You're like a fucking ninja.
A flame ninja.
You got a 50-foot movement. You got crazy athletics. Just fucking leap over.
Yeah, I'm just gonna jump up here.
Give me an acrobatics check. I just want to see if you get a 1. You've had that kind of luck tonight, so I might get lucky.
That's awful.
I never said I was a role model.
Hey, I got a good roll tonight.
There you go.
And hey, on a 1, it's not like you don't have the movement to walk the regular method.
Yeah, that's what I was just gonna walk around, but yeah, if I could jump up, I'll jump up.
Just wait, man. Fucking
Be fancy. Be fancy.
Izzy's gonna be a ruthless DM. I'm gonna start her real young. Like, they're not your enemies, but also they're kind of not your friends when you're a DM.
They're just characters.
They're just characters that you're sometimes trying to kill.
All right, so I'm gonna start swinging with the flame tongue.
That's a hit.
Ooh, baby.
Is there anything making that a crit? I just need to double check. I did build these guys to be kind of scary. Nope. If only. That's still a crazy hit, though. Give me some damage.
Yeah. Plus 2d6.
16 damage, not bad.
So then second strike.
That is a miss.
All right. I'll spend a key point and I'll take some flurry of blows on it as well.
Yep.
Why not?
Just start kicking it in the face.
Yep.
Knees and elbows, man. Knees and elbows.
Yep. Now, unfortunately, there's nothing making this magical, so they won't hit as hard as they should, but...
That was almost a 20.
But it was not.
Yeah. All right. Last attack.
23 hits.
There we go. Another 7 damage.
Selene.
Run up, throw a healing word over at Zarin. For 6 healing. And then this thing has a 5-foot reach. Does that mean I can reach that with my Seraphim node?
You're 10 feet away from
5-foot
it.
reach is adjacent.
Yeah, you're 10 feet away from it.
And we're on a bridge. Okay.
I considered making it a ranged weapon, but that makes it real OP
Yeah.
with everything else
Yep.
it can do.
You have some ranged weapon damage cantrips.
That's true.
Yeah. I also have guiding bolt. Noise.
That's a hit. Oh my
11
god.
damage.
It is
Next
looking
attack has advantage.
real fucked up. And next attack has advantage.
Oh, sweet. I'm gonna Eldritch Blast that.
Yep, that counts.
With advantage.
That's a hit. Glint from the back just like throws this last Eldritch Blast that just like rocks this thing's jaw, and you watch as the crystal in its chest like explodes outwards and it also drops. It is dead. The combat ends and everybody starts to like jump like with just excited about the victory, celebrating and high-fiving. As MT, you see this core, or this dark matter core that is still kind of hovering and floating within this enclosure, now free of plant matter or anything like that was keeping it in place.
I move the junk bot up and carefully with the lamp that I have, I reach in and grab the dark matter core.
Wonderful. You grab the dark matter core. Scritch says, I guess it's good that we cleared this out. This place is full of stuff that we can scavenge later.
I was thinking the same thing. But this is my prize.
And with that, there's not, I mean, you could like explore the ship and try and find random shit. That's up to you. But otherwise, like, they're going to like pick through this over time and grab whatever they can for the rusted halo.
Yep.
I'll get you, I'd say, like,
there's...
before you go back to the little junker transport that got you here, go ahead and roll an investigation. I'll give you an investigation check to maybe find some cool stuff.
Bora gets advantage on
Investigation from MT.
Get it with advantage, as Ellie has reminded me that Abora gets advantage on investigation checks.
If he extends his eye.
If he extends his eye.
Okay. Well, MT's doing it.
But
And if he
treat
has
it like
someone aiding,
yeah,
still advantage.
Treat it like the help action. Okay, yeah, 26 is pretty good. A lot of it is like scrap. There's obviously like computer parts. You find some parts that you think might be useful for when you're creating your new mech. When you're upgrading Junkbot to your new mech. But you also find
Like, I want to make sure that I leave some stuff for these guys, but anything that I think that my buddies will be able to use as well, I would grab. But I don't want to be greedy because they helped me a lot and they got hurt.
absolutely understandable and admirable as well. Yeah, I mean, like, again, like it's the standard junk. You don't really find anything that you think would be too useful for the team. I'll say you do find a beam rifle.
Beam rifle.
Yeah, and I just added that to your character sheet.
Okay.
You know, you've got lots of plenty of crew back home that have that use guns and stuff like that, so it could be very useful for them.
Yeah.
Or even yourself. I think you can use firearms as well. So.
I can use firearms. I don't think I think that is a skill level that is beyond that,
like
the beam rifle, right?
The long guns.
I think it's a martial equivalent. And
Okay.
I don't have martial. I have simple.
Yeah. Okay. No problemo.
I only have martial when I am in a mech that is equipped with the stuff. I do not have it as a part of my regular character. But I have that. That's cool.
You also find among like these piles of things, you like there's also like chests that are just laying about the ship. It doesn't look like it's like stuff that whoever controlled these ships, it doesn't look like it belonged to them. It looks like it might have belonged to somebody that they came across, or like an item that they came across traveling. But it appears to be this large, like, mirrored ball.
Mirrored ball.
Yeah. It's look like it's like a collection of shards.
Interesting. I will have to take a close look at that.
Yeah. But gathering that as you like you head through, you find some cool stuff, but again, you're nice enough to be like, I'm gonna leave the rest of this for the rust rats so that they can scavenge through it. And head back to the rusted halo. Takes a bit of time to get there. Again, it's on the other side of the outer reaches, so it does take like, even gunning it, probably like 6 hours to get back to the other side. And when you arrive, you see that there appears to be small fires on the surface of the rusted halo in certain spots. It looks like maybe some buildings have been attacked. You see Juno Creel standing next to the big giant mech that had originally picked you up. This big, like, almost like pirate, like giant mech. And on the ground, you see that they're on the far end. It looks like there is a ship that not just parked, but almost like crash landed. Show players. And strewn across the ground, you see dead bodies everywhere. it looks like there's some that are like cut in half. There's some that appear to have been stomped and squished into the ground by the giant mech. Looks like they're carrying like spears that like maybe the edge of the spears, like the blades, were made of like bone, you think. And like little like bits of like almost look like recycled metal. Like it looks like they were just like taking whatever they can and turning it into weapons. And as you arrive and fly in, Juno waves and he has his blades tucked in again. He's like, "Oh, you guys missed quite the party."
So did you?
Oh, really? I'm excited to hear the tale. These raiders must have noticed that we had a crew go out, and they thought they could take advantage of the situation. Needless to say, they were wrong. But he points over to their ship and he's like, normally we would either scrap that down or sell it. Like, we have a ship that we use, and not too many pilots that can pilot them. Instead of us having to go and find one, why don't you take that thing? Use it to get home.
I am honored that you would treat me with such respect, and I owe you a debt if I can ever repay it.
He says, I'm actually going to take you up on that immediately, MT. Remember I told you that the expedition team was out?
Mm-hmm.
I tried to check in with them, and I didn't get anything back for a little bit. Just while I was dealing with these guys, a distress message came in, and all it said was, "Help Karen."
Help Karen.
I don't know what it means. I don't know what it means, and I can't really leave the Rusted Halo to go investigate. So I'm going to ask that once you meet up with your team and you're able to do some exploring, can you try and find our missing team members?
I will absolutely do that as soon as I have the opportunity.
He's like, it would not only repay the debt, but it will also, I mean, it's worth it enough for me to get them back that I will give you 50,000 credits upon their safe return. Assuming they're still alive. If they're dead, you could still bring them back. That would be great.
Absolutely. I will bring back either them or a word of what happened about them as soon as we are able to.
Mm-hmm. And that's actually going to be a new accessible quest for you.
I'm just putting it in notes. I don't know if that is if there's a quest log that is communal.
There is, yeah. If you go to at the top right, you'll see the journal tab. It looks like the little open book. If you click on it, at the very bottom, you'll see quest log. And if you click on that, you can see your available and in progress quests. Also, speaking of which, you have completed finding a new dark matter core. And additionally, additional to getting the dark matter core and getting those extra items, the ship is yours to keep. This raider junk ship is yours to do with whatever you will. So think of a name for it if you have one, because that is going to be your new vessel.
Okay. What, roughly what size is it? Both internal and external.
It's a small size ship.
Character.
You can fit about.
It's
It sleeps 6.
Sleep 6.
Yeah, there's like
So it's
6 bunk beds, or 3 bunk beds. Sorry.
so it's bigger than a shuttle.
Yeah, think of it like bigger than the Moldy Crow, but smaller than the Aegis, which was like the whatchamacallit ship.
Hey, shot.
Oh, if I was to put it in Star Trek terms, it's a runabout, not a shuttlecraft.
Sure.
Okay.
I believe you when you say that. So I'm gonna say yes.
Winnebago, not a minivan.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's a great analogy. And figure ownership, that's gonna be all you, Gary.
Shuttlecraft is more like a minivan, whereas a Winnebago has sleeping arrangements, cargo capacity.
Yeah, actually, I can show you what the interior looks like now that we are done the battle.
Okay.
Before you take off, like Scritch offers to help with he's like, I know you wanted to build a mech. I know you said you could do it in pretty short work, but if you need any help before you go, I'm happy to.
Just initial rough. I have these. I'm thinking about this, and I lay out using the junk bot as a base and making modifications. Because I don't think I would be able to keep that one particular gun that the junk bot had. Because that's not the gun that I chose.
I mean, you could keep it if you want. The junk bot's yours. They gave that to you already. So if you want to keep the plasma Gatling gun, it's not what was built in, but it is like an extra weapon that you can have for your Mac.
Okay.
Because the other weapons that were for the Newt were all built-in weapons, like the clamp, the shoulder plasma pistol. Like you still could technically hold a gun.
Yeah. Oh, the shoulder plasma rifle.
Yeah. You knew what I meant.
Yes.
That
Gatling though is definitely,
it's pretty sweet.
that is a nice weapon.
I dragged it over to the Newt one just in case. It'll be your choice if you want to use it or not.
I don't think I don't think the Newt would be proficient in that. So
Why not?
maybe.
It's a mech weapon.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there's no the mechs themselves don't have the same restrictions that player characters have. Okay. So like they like a mech doesn't have to be proficient in a weapon to use it. Bare minimum, I'm pretty sure you need piloting just to be able to use weapons of those varieties anyway. But like you've got that covered. You just as a character would never be able to use it, even if you got giant sized and could actually wield it. But let's give you a look at your new ship. Not too big. There's not a whole shit ton of space in here, but there's enough. Some simple seating. It's not as clean as it looks here. It's pretty dirty. There is kind of like blood and it looks like excrement on the ground. Looks like these raiders just liked to just let their fly. It does look like there's a bathroom in there, but it doesn't look like they used it. It looks like they were using it for like making soup. And in the soup, it like you see like the soup was made of less than savory things. It looks like anything that they killed, they were eating. So like you can see like random alien and body parts that are floating in there.
Is there a cargo entrance?
Probably.
Or would I have to have the mech in its mech case to get it aboard?
Oh, there'd be an entrance big enough that you could have the mech inside.
Well, yeah, it's just a matter of whether or not I can walk it in or squeeze it in versus.
I would, yeah.
being...
I'm gonna say yes. You have enough space to walk a mech in.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, because
I am liking this, and during the journey back to everyone else, I will be using my prestidigitation gadget and making sure this thing is cleaned.
Yeah, cleaning it up. And I figured doing the work on your mech. Scritch is gonna give you any materials that you need, so he's like just take anything from the pile you want. Happy to part with it. Some of them even give you hugs. Like Abora's not much of a hugger, Zaren's not much of a hugger, but like Glint like blobs over and like almost envelops you a whole like inside of it as it hugs you.
I will, as awkward as possible, hug back.
Yeah.
Because I do not know what that I am not familiar with that kind of stuff.
Juno leaves you with one last thing. He's like, I'm really glad that you could find what you were looking for. I hope that you're able to find your allies. I implore you, even like please do find our friends, but you're welcome back here anytime. We're always getting up to trouble, and I'm sure if you need any assistance, we're always happy to help. You can consider the Rust Rats your ally. Gives you the communication information so that you can reach out. As long as you have something that can communicate that far, you'll be able to communicate with the Rust Rats. So if you need to lean on them for research, if you have questions for them later on, they're happy to help you. And the last thing he says is, you're probably gonna find people that maybe kind of look like me out there. Maybe not quite, but we're color coded. I used to be a part of a group called the Renegades. We, at one point in time, were a group that fought evil together. And once we dealt with a very powerful person, and our relative galaxy was safe, we parted ways. From what I know, most of them got on doing their own thing, but some of them you may want to stay clear of. I would say especially Red. If you run into a bulky red guy that looks like me with a plucky attitude, dressed like a pirate captain, you're probably going to want to steer clear.
Okay.
The others, I don't know what they're up to, but if you run into them, tell them Blue says hi.
Will do. Will do.
Do you need any other supplies before you head out?
No, I should be fine. At this point, I'm assuming more than 5 minutes have passed, so I am back to full health.
Yep. The Rust Rats bid you adieu as you load yourself onto the ship. They wave as you take off and head back to the Helena system.
Yeah, I set coordinates for the Helena system, and mostly on autopilot, set it up, and then start the process of cleaning and building the new mech, as well as figuring out what to christen this ship under?
Absolutely, yeah. When you figure it out, you let me know. And by the time these guys meet up with you again, you'll have some fancy new gear. But with that, that is where we close out on MT's side story. For anybody watching at home, thank you so much for watching at home. We are going to be back at it on Sunday with sorry, not this Sunday. I need to make sure to send out a message. Not this Sunday. This Sunday's Mother's Day. But the following Sunday we are going to be back to crossover time, trying to get the bang out the last 2 crossover episodes and get everybody back to their families. So thanks to everybody who tuned in. I love every single one of you. Hope you have a wonderful day, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are. And as always, power of the players. Have a great night.